According to research from the French Institute of Health and Medical Research, after orgasm, a man's brain undergoes a significant shift. Sexual desire is temporarily deactivated, and the cerebral cortex, the area responsible for conscious thought, enters a state of rest. This neurological process can facilitate the onset of sleep, explaining why many men find themselves falling asleep shortly after sexual activity. However, within these benefits lies a potential risk. Masturbation triggers the release of dopamine, a neurotransmitter that plays a central role in how we experience pleasure. Often referred to as the feel-good hormone, dopamine induces sensations of calm, stress relief, and reward. While dopamine contributes to the enjoyment of masturbation, it also has the potential to lead to addiction. The Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, or DSM-5, widely used by mental health professionals, now includes hypersexuality disorder, which encompasses behaviors like excessive masturbation under the category of obsessive-compulsive disorders. This classification highlights the fact that what begins as a normal behavior can, for some, escalate into something far more problematic. The brain's response to dopamine largely drives addiction to masturbation. As the brain starts to associate masturbation with the release of this pleasure-inducing chemical, it may begin to crave more frequent dopamine hits. This creates a vicious cycle where the individual feels compelled to masturbate more frequently to achieve the same level of satisfaction. Over time, the brain becomes desensitized to dopamine's effects, requiring increasingly larger and more frequent releases to experience the same pleasure. This can lead to an unhealthy obsession with masturbation, where the individual feels unable to control their urges. Such an addiction can manifest in various destructive behaviors, including compulsive consumption of pornography, risky sexual encounters, and other forms of sexual excess. The consequences of this cycle extend beyond the individual's mental and emotional well-being, impacting relationships and overall quality of life. Stoic philosophers, known for their teachings on self-control and mastery over desires, offer valuable insights into addressing this issue. Figures such as Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, while not exclusively Stoics, explored the concepts of pleasure and lust, advocating for a life governed by reason and self-discipline. They saw the pursuit of pleasure, including masturbation, as an opportunity to gain deeper self-awareness and mastery over one's desires. For the Stoics, true freedom and happiness do not come from the relentless pursuit of pleasure, but from the ability to control one's desires and live in harmony with nature and reason. They believed that succumbing to uncontrolled desires leads to a loss of inner peace, as the individual becomes enslaved by their passions rather than mastering them. From a Stoic perspective, compulsive masturbation disrupts this balance, leading to guilt, shame, and emotional dissatisfaction. These negative emotions can trigger a downward spiral, further entrenching the compulsive behavior and distancing the individual from the tranquility and peace of mind that the Stoics valued so highly. The Stoics teach us that overcoming such challenges requires cultivating self-regulation and mindfulness. By practicing these principles, we can learn to manage our emotions healthily and constructively, rather than allowing them to dictate our actions. Mindfulness in particular encourages us to be fully present in the moment, to observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment, and to make conscious choices aligned with our deeper values and principles. This approach can help resist the temptations that lead to compulsive behaviors and enable us to find a deeper sense of satisfaction and fulfillment in life. A compelling example of this is the story of someone who once struggled with compulsive masturbation, but eventually found a way to break free. This individual turned to Stoic teachings and began practicing self-control and mindfulness regularly. Through this journey, they learned to confront their desires and emotions consciously rather than being swept away by them. Over time, they were able to transform their life, finding true joy and inner peace by living in alignment with their values instead of being driven by fleeting desires. This story is a testament to the power of self-mastery and the profound impact Stoic philosophy can have on our lives. In conclusion, while masturbation is a natural and often healthy behavior, it is essential to be aware of its potential to become addictive. The key to avoiding this pitfall lies in maintaining a balanced approach rooted in self-control and mindfulness. By embracing Stoic teachings, we can navigate our desires with wisdom and restraint, finding true satisfaction not in the pursuit of momentary pleasures, but in living a life aligned with our deepest values and principles. In doing so, we can achieve a state of inner peace and fulfillment that is far more enduring than the fleeting pleasures of the flesh. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful discussions on topics that matter to you.